Yeah, well, especially with the results, because we did a lot of things very well on Wednesday, but we did a few things that cost us goals in a really naive way, and today we have eradicated that much better, and very happy where I see, I think individually as well, some big performances, and against a Champions League opponent, good feeling.
Just on Viktor as well, great to get his first goal, especially in front of the home crowd, to get that goal before next week. Surely it's a real morale booster for both you and him.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking that that first goal is always very, very important. The way he took it as well, really, really well. So again, I think we have some big performances. We're developing certain connections as well with the new players. Very good. Kai coming in as well. The goal he scored, I think it was top as well. So everybody raising the level of everybody is going to really help us because. At that level, we're going to need our very best from everybody.
Kim from Sky.
Hi.
Last week you described these two games as tests. Do you think you passed the test, and what do you think it shows you about the team heading into the season?
We have learned a lot of things in the last two games. We'll have to review this one as well with two very, very good opposition. One when the game went against us. In terms of the result, today was very different from the beginning. It could have been very different on Wednesday as well, but our efficiency in the final third wasn't at the level of today's. But yeah, a lot of information to gather collectively, individually as well, and I think overall we had a very, very good preparation.
Art?
Hi, Mikel. I think that was the first time we got to start Martin and Declan together. Just on Zubamendi and Rice, I thought they interchanged quite a lot during the game. Is that something, that fluidity, something you were looking forward to seeing from them?
Yeah, especially with the qualities that they have and the way they can complement each other in that space. We saw another evolution today on that, and things that the team can really benefit from to be much more unpredictable and be a much more threat, especially from these inside positions.
And speaking of evolution, I think the play was a lot more direct early on, finding Bukayo in behind. Is that something you're looking, I guess, to evolve ahead of this season?
Yeah, well, having threat from all the areas of the pitch into the last line, that's a weapon that we need to continue to develop. And it can be from David, it can be from the last line, it can be from people playing on the base. And I think today we had from many situations a lot of feeling of, yeah, at any moment we can attack their backs and be very dangerous. And that will create as well a lot of space from many other players inside.
Simon, stand up.
Mikel, just on Kyle, who came off the bench and scored within sort of 10 minutes, are you thinking that you might get even more from him this season now Viktor's here and there's that competition between the two of them might drive them on?
Yeah, but especially because they can play together, Kai can play in different positions as well, and I think it elevates the quality in the squad, the goal threat that we have in the team, the options that we have to change and provide opposition with a lot of problems, and it's great to see both of them scoring, both of them in such a good form and good problem to have.
We saw obviously the new signings today, but in terms of the market, are you done in terms of incomings, and would you still like to do more business?
Let's see what happens in terms of where the squad is in the next few weeks. But we are actively looking at options. As well, there are a few players maybe that they have to leave as well. So we'll be open to see what happens.
Yes, I'm
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Obviously got Viktor opens his account scoring for Arsenal. What have you made of his clear desire to score and get goals? We've seen in the other games as well. You know, he's not scoring in the other games. He has that real drive to get forward, to get in around the box. He seems just desperate to score.
That's his nature. I think everything that he does, his movement, the way he times his runs, the way he predicts the next move and where the space can be and where the ball is going to land, that's the instinct that he has. That's why he scored so many goals in the last few seasons. So that's not a coincidence. It's his ability, and he's constantly looking for it.
And what in particular does he add to your team that you hadn't had last season, apart from obviously goals?
Well, I think his goals, his threat, I think he pins both centre-backs. He's a player that the moment you leave him with the space, one against one, he's going to destroy you. So he's going to create a lot of space as well for us. And yeah, the moment that in any situation there is a player there that can score a goal.
Gary, Thomas?
It's probably the first time you've had a squad as deep as this since you've been here. And they're all going to be, and they're all internationals. How are you going to kind of keep everyone happy and everyone? You're going to have some tough decisions to drop people at times. How are you going to keep that sort of? You generally get people happy in your time here.
Well, happy. I think everybody involved at his best. That's what we want. And then we're going to have to start with 11 players, and other players are going to have to impact the game. At the end, they're going to have to earn it on that pitch with every day, with their behavior, the quality, and the connection that they show with the team. And it's exactly what we need. We never had the demands that we have this season in terms of the competition we have to play, in the amount of games already that these guys have to play. So it's very much needed. Nothing different to any of the top teams in this country. Nothing different.
Charlie,